What a dog. Oh, I met a little dolly in a record shop. We listened to a patter that was real bebop. When I looked at this cutie, I knew at a glance this would begin a rock and a roll romance. Oh, rock and roll romance, sweet rock. A rock and roll romance. When you mix some jitterbugging with your kissing and your hugging, that's a rock and roll romance. Well, I walked into the corner to a place called Joe's, where the cats were really rocking on their heels and toes. I asked my little cutie, do you want to dance? That began a rock and roll romance. Oh, rock and roll romance, sweet rock. A rock and roll romance. When you mix some jitterbugging with your kissing and your hugging, that's a rock and roll romance. Rock cat, everybody rock now. The jukebox was a-jumping with the crazy beat. I got the nerve to tell her she was mighty sweet. When I left her at her doorstep, I was in a trance, all because of rock and roll romance. Oh, rock and roll romance, sweet rock. Rock and roll romance. When you mix some jitterbugging with your kissing and your hugging, that's a rock and roll romance. Soon we started going steady and the cats were glad when I took her home to dinner to meet Mom and Dad. The wedding bells will soon be ringing, we're making plans to conclude a rock and roll romance. Oh, rock and roll romance, sweet rock and roll romance. When you mix some jitterbugging with your kissing and your hugging, that's a rock and roll romance.